Hi guys, I'm Alicia and welcome to my channel. I just wanted to do a little bit of a late summer kind of sad garden tour. It has been a really hot summer in the Zona 8B in the high desert of California, talking 113, 110 for like weeks straight. So some things survived, some things didn't. Learned some things, learned what I'm going to plant next year and what I'm not. So it's also been about 5 days since I've really been able to get outside. We've had some pretty bad fires in the area, so the smoke has been awful. I can post a little video I took. It's almost apocalyptic. So we haven't been outside as much as we would like, and there's so many things I need to get done before fall, get some fall crops in, pull some things, get some harvest out and process it. I don't know if you hear my rooster over there, or one of the two. So I just want to do a short little tour, kind of update on what we're doing in the garden and what did well and what did not. I figured I'd start with our little strawberry patch here, where the nightmare grass is coming up. This is going to be a project this winter once all this dies back. And then I'm going to take it out and put some fabric down, or some weed barrier I should say. Here is my herb garden with some thyme, sage, oregano, rosemary, and some French tarragon. Oh, there we go. And my peppers. So row of cayenne. This is habanero, habanada. So pretty. Some jalapenos, volunteer carrot, little volunteer watermelon over there. These are Bounty Sweet. These are so abundant, and they just continue to give and give. We have serrano, definitely doing a few less of these next year. Whoops. And then we have some ahi mango. I'm trying to make a hot sauce out of those. There's a lot of them that fell on the ground, so I'm gonna have lots of volunteers next year. And Anaheim, which needs to be picked. Like I said, it's been about 5 days since we've been able to get in here, and I don't know if you can tell or see the smoke. Those are mountains back there, but with all the smoke. Thornburg terracotta. That one did all right over the heat wave. And San Marzano is finally starting to produce again. So I'm hoping I get some. Yeah, these are hopefully all some volunteer cherry tomatoes. These are pepperoncinis. My bell peppers that are after the last heat wave, sun scald. And these are troopers and have earned a forever spot. These are the Hungarian hot wax. Oh, then we have Charleston gray, some purple basil. And then this is one of my favorites here. This is the pineapple squash. It's huge. It doesn't stop. Potatoes. We have okra. More potatoes. These are all potatoes here. And some volunteer watermelons. And then we have honeydew over here. Some green beans, last minute green beans. Hopefully get some. Now it's cooled down, they'll start producing. So I did a little second wave of them. My other little project, nightmare. So once it cools down and this all dies back, weed barrier all over that and some raised beds. But despite that, the eggplant seems to be doing okay. I think we have one right over there. And I don't remember what kind they are, but the okra, zinnia, and then we have this dinosaur kale, some celery, some purple bok choy, volunteer watermelon. I'm just gonna let it be and see what happens, even though we have 2 months to our last frost. Some sort of squash, I don't remember. Next bed we have, oh, let's see, more green beans. Hopefully we'll get a decent last crop. More bell peppers that need to be harvested. A little black widow web right there. Some more. I mean, like I said, we've had that fire, so. And then we have the artichoke bed here. And then back to this one. These are purple Cherokees. They did not do well in the heat. So if I'm not getting any growth on these in this next week when it cools down, I'm gonna pull them, start putting in some fall crops. These are onions that I got from, we visited this worm farm, and he gave us like just a little bunch like this. I don't know if they're like multiplying onions but I planted them all around the garden, and they're prolific. Some purple basil, more purple basil. Now this did good during the heat wave and everything. This is the chocolate strawberry. So this plant did really amazing. It's looking sad, but. And then here we have more peppers. My sad little green bean. Sad. It's done. Should just pull it, but this is supposed to be a purple bell. And is not, obviously, but it's actually a really good, like, spicy pepper. Kind of like want to keep the cute seeds from it. These are more, what are they called? The bounty peppers. Sweet bounty. They're just like, they don't stop. Some lemon basil I let go to flower to help the bees. Oh, there you are, bee. Come on in. And again, with these are Amish paste and Jersey Devils. If these don't start producing this week, they're gone. I'm not growing them again. They do not do well in the heat. They gotta go. Then we have more basil down here. Some calendula, which I actually need to pull the calendula over here. I think that's about a year old, but I'm just waiting to get some seeds for it for winter. We have some basil and some more peppers, which I'm probably going to pull these peppers. Or I could probably get around with it. I just want to amend the bed and start putting some peas and other things in here. So here's the jungle. It's literally a jungle. I think there's some there. I don't know if you can see. It's the asparagus. So next year will be its 3rd year, and we'll be able to harvest all of it, hopefully. It's a candy roaster. I accidentally pulled off one of the branches, and this bed also needs to be amended very well. But I got one. I know they're supposed to get a little bigger than this, so I'm hoping maybe I'll get another one. Some green onions. We have leeks, volunteer parsley, volunteer apple plant. I'm going to dig that out this fall and plant it. And oh, my pumpkins. almost ready. Let's take another one down here. And then I love these. Look at this. Isn't that just cool looking? I think it's this is coxcomb, flamingo feather, and then this is amaranth. And then some more squash, because I do the succession planting in July after a lot of the squash bugs go away, or they're done kind of with the season. I mean, they're still there, but these are volunteer cherry tomatoes. And then we have this guy that I succession planted in July that's just starting to take off. This, gosh, I can't think of it right now. Scallop, yellow scallop. And we have more bell peppers. And more bell peppers. And then this banana, or no, this isn't a banana. This is the Sweet Bounty. Like, it's just insane. Like, this one's hot. I think this is the banana. Pretty sure. And then more bell peppers. And then this is the Violet Sparkle. Planted some beets here. And then I don't know what that one is. And then we have the Rompicante that I just randomly sowed and it's not doing bad. Then we have, it's like paprika, right? Yeah, paprika, shishito, another bounty, Sweet Bounty. I'm gonna pull all up to here in this bed. And then some sweet basil I went to seed or to flower for the bees. So you want those pollinators. And then here's my little arch. So I did another round of cucumbers, kukuza. These I will not be growing again. This is the rattlesnake pole bean, and I just didn't do well in our heat. It is doing better now, but I'd rather have something that I can enjoy during the heat. And then let's go to these aromas. These did really well too before the heat wave is starting to come in again. And then all through here, I'm gonna, after this one blooms, I'm gonna probably pull all of this out and start some fall seeds. Look at my leaves here. This is all cabbage that should be coming up soon. More green beans. Roses, my aloe my friend gave me. And then here we have some feverfew, mullein. There is like a toothache plant in here somewhere. We have burdock root. We have more asparagus. This is all strawberries that are going to get torn out. These were all volunteers. They're not on drip. They need to go. So I want to put a raised bed here with a few other things. More strawberries. So here's the other side of the fence where the peppers were. This is the Kajari melon, which I love because it tells you when it's ripe, when it's orange. Some zinnias, some holy basil, some more watermelon. Don't remember melon. Watermelon. And then this was all the cantaloupe, and I guess I had a honeydew. Cantaloupe and honeydew. And these California giants are huge. I don't even know if that justifies. More watermelons. This guy is ready to come in today. I wonder how much it weighs. I don't know, it's a good one. More watermelon. And there is a, let's see, there's a few more on the vine. So hopefully we can get a few more ripe ones before the freeze. This is the orange yellow, a lot, which is so good. Kid approved, husband approved. We have our fig tree. This is a zucchini rampicante. It's looking a little rough, really rough, but it produces really well. So this is before I realized it needed calcium. So lots of calcium. Another one here. So you can use it green as a zucchini or as a butternut squash when it's kind of this tan color to store. This one needs to go. Bye-bye. Some Korean mint. So we did a garden tour and the lady said if you put Korean mint by your squash bug or by your squash, it's supposed to keep the squash bugs away. Did not work. For me anyways. This is Kakuzi or Kakuza. You can see I have a bunch. These get huge. And this is the first time that I've ever grown loofah. Super excited. So I'm gonna make like some soaps, put the loofah in it, and have like a little scrubber. These are more of the succession planting of cucumbers. Little flower bed with arugula and some holy basil also in there. More loofah, and then I believe it was like the Cherokee Trail of Tears, which is another one that didn't give me anything in the heat, so I don't think I'm going to be growing it again. More of the squash, succession planting, so I should be getting another round of that before our freeze. Some volunteer dill and cilantro because it's starting to cool off in the night. So the one thing about this time of year is we start getting that powdery mildew because it does get a little more humid and hot in August. Even though we're in September, it comes out, we battle it. My rooster keeps crowing. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you have not already. I would also love if you have any recipes for bell peppers or the zucchini rampicante or the kakuza because I'm going to have so much of that. Thank you for watching. I'll check you out in my next video.